Monday, friends. So today we're going to talk about determining the central idea of a text. Um, so if you were in my classes, we have talked about central idea before. And if you have not talked about central idea, you get a wonderful introduction by me. So as I go through this PowerPoint, it shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. I'm going to be highlighting or underlining certain sections. What I highlight or underline, if you are someone who likes to take notes, which I highly suggest that you do, what I'm underlining is what you should be taking notes on. Okay, it's not too much, I promise, but I just wanted to preface that for you guys. So again, determining the central idea of a text. So the central idea, so the definition of your central idea, it is a big idea or larger message of a text. So by the word larger message, I mean some sort of life lesson or something that you can apply, some sort of moral, some sort of just like overall lesson that you can apply in multiple situations throughout your life. So it's pretty broad. That's what I mean by larger message, and I'll explain that a little bit more after. But just like a quick example here, the central idea of this week's lessons is Earth Day, right? So every single lesson that you are going to get this week has to do with Earth Day. So since us as your teachers decided that Earth Day should be this week's central idea, you can infer that Earth Day is an important topic to learn about. So again, the central idea, the definition, what you should write down, is a big idea or larger message within a text. And a text can be an article, a novel, a short story, a comic book, manga, a movie, a song, literally anything. So what is like the overall moral of the story? So how to identify the central idea. So for this part, if you want to write it down, I would just write this part down here. So a reader must use supporting details to figure out the central idea. So supporting details. So remember, supporting details is evidence that you use directly from the text. So, for example, if you were talking about a song and you and your friend are trying to talk about what does the song mean, you refer to lyrics, you refer to how the music sounds. Is it slow? Is it fast? Is it like poppy? Is it acoustic? You use those supporting details to determine the central idea of the song. So again, if you are taking notes, I would just write this part down, this bullet point. A reader must use supporting details to figure out the central idea. So here are just a couple of quick little notes here. So it may or may not be stated directly by the writer. So 9 times out of the 10, the writer is not going to be like, the central idea of my text is, or like after a song or after a movie, they're not going to be like, the point of this was. No, they're not going to say that. So most of the time it's not stated directly by the writer. It's something that you have to infer, which takes me to the next one. Can be inferred from key details in the text. So inferred, you don't have to write this down, I'm just circling it. Inferred means to make some sort of inference or make some sort of educated guess based off of the context clues, the details of what you are given, right? So you are making an inference, you are making an educated guess of what the central idea is based off of supporting details. And then it can develop over the course of the text. So especially in like novels, there can be multiple central ideas. There can be a central idea for a page. There can be a central idea for a chapter. And it can change throughout the story as the characters change, as the plot develops. All right, so here's just a quick video. I thought it was really cute. After the video plays, I'm just going to do like a quick question of like something you would see asking you about what the central idea of a text is, okay? If I'm going to play it on my screen for you, okay? If the like the sound is kind of janky, or if you can't really see it very well, just put this tiny URL in your computer and you can watch it there by yourself. Okay. All right, and so there's the video for you. So on the next one here, our quick little question. So what is the central idea of the short film? A, big slimy blobs of ink are scary. Envy and hate only hurt you in the end. Don't write mean things about your sister in your journal. So remember, the central idea is a broad life lesson. So I'm going to give you about like 3 seconds here to think about it. Choose an answer in your head. All right, so the answer is B, envy and hate only hurt you in the end. So why? So remember, the central idea again is broad. A is not the central idea just because it is not a takeaway or a moral of the story. I think it would be a fact, right? Slimy blobs of ink would be really scary if you actually saw that. C is not the central idea because it's not broad enough. It's not really something that you can apply to multiple situations throughout your lifetime, right? If you're in a sticky situation, like if you're in a fight with your parents, later on in your life, you can't go back and be like, maybe I shouldn't write mean things about my sister in my journal. That's not going to help you in that situation, right? So B would be the answer because it's a life lesson, meaning it's a lesson that can help you navigate many situations throughout your lifetime. So it is broad, right? So if you are in a fight with your family and you're thinking, wow, I hate my family right now, it can only hurt you in the end, and maybe it'll help you resolve that issue, right? Okay. So that is the central idea. So you did it. Yay. Thank you for watching, and then please continue with the rest of the lesson. I'll see you guys in a week. Bye.